all of these celebrities out here, don't let them influence you in any way, because they're controlled by the people who really influence the world.
Everyone makes fun of Kanye West, and he has basically been exploited for the entertainment for the world and social media. And Katt Williams let us know how social media and the people that are in control of Hollywood manipulate our emotions. Subscribe, like, and share. Why are y'all still watching? Subscribe.
No, I don't support or villainize Kanye because I don't understand what it is we want from him. I don't know why we look at a basketball player and say, he didn't score no hockey goals this whole season. He don't play hockey. Kanye don't say nothing I can agree with. Okay. He was the weird guy in the beginning with the pink sweaters when we met him. Like, what do you think, moving to a beat of your own drum? This dude started a church and kept cussing. Nobody in black church said nothing. You and pastors would have came, you can't be no gospel artist. You just said, fuck that bitch. Nobody said nothing. Because TD Jakes over there with P. Diddy. Like,
come on, Katt.
Only the guy you had here has been upfront and honest and a man of God and humble and took the L's he had to take and didn't.
I did see it was trending though, but I ain't know. I ain't know why, Katt. I don't. Let me go to this question right here.
All people that love the truth got to be happy if the truth coming out and lies is getting exposed. That's just what time it is.
Have y'all seemed to notice that whenever celebrities that are in the social media or Hollywood space, R. Kelly, P. Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, when they seem to do things that are obviously wrong in the eyes of the people and in the eyes of the law, because they're at their top peak or because they're at their top moment, they seem to be protected, they seem to be covered, they seem to be shadowed and not be seen by the consequences that they deserve by the vast majority of people. And their co-workers, knowing that they are doing something wrong, their co-stars knowing that they're doing something wrong, will keep their mouths shut. And I don't believe they're keeping their mouths shut because they inherently agree with it, but they are keeping their mouths shut because they don't want to be blackballed. They don't want their paycheck to be affected. They do not want their own career to be affected, which in turn affects their family and the people around them, because the people at the top don't want them to know. And in a way, does this coincide with what Katt Williams say about people in the social media space or the Hollywood space selling their souls? Katt Williams has also done a lot of things for the society. He has adopted children, and he is raising people that would definitely not have had a chance for a better life. So even though this interview talks about a lot of things when it comes to exposing the industry, I do think and believe that it's good to point out good things that people are doing for the betterment of lives and the society as a whole. So kudos to Katt Williams for that.
What do you suspect's going on?
I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do. If you say somebody got special needs, then why would you be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else? Wouldn't you grade that? Wouldn't you go, whew, this guy? Because, I mean, what are we reacting to? What are we reacting to? You're the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. Mm-hmm. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect? The guy married a whore. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his family on.
She got a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the conversation.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
Katt Williams says something that's very important. We cannot call somebody mentally ill and then watch the person basically deteriorate and then begin to laugh at them, when we should honestly be trying to help them in every single way possible. When Kanye West was at the top of his career, he basically was the same person. But because those actions provided financial gain, because those actions provided the companies and the labels and his superiors with the things that they wanted, whether that was in terms of finances or in terms of status or in terms of monopoly in the market, everybody seemed to be cool with it. Everybody seemed to be his friend. But the day he started talking and going in a different direction in the way that people did not like, people called him out and he was punished for it. Now, I'm not here saying that everything he did was correct. Of course, not everything he did was correct. But it's also good to point out that there are some things that he said that could have been true. And just like in this Katt Williams interview, there are some things that he said, or probably most things that he's saying, that is most likely right. Now, could he have over exaggerated some points? It's possible. But could it also be true that he's saying the truth in many instances? Of course. People tend to have this, somebody is either good or somebody is either bad. Meanwhile, there's a nuanced conversation that one needs to have. A person that lies a lot has probably said the truth once in a while. And a person that says the truth a lot has probably lied once in a while too. Our job is to know which one is the truth and which one is a lie, and which one or which people are more on the good side than are more on the bad side. Now everybody wants to say that Katt Williams is a liar. Now everybody wants to say that, oh, it's not true. Now everybody wants to act like he doesn't know, like they don't know what he's talking about, that he's just bitter and hurt, and he's just jealous of their success and their fortunes that they've made for themselves. Now everybody wants to start talking. When R. Kelly was doing this things, nobody was talking. When P. Diddy was doing this things, nobody was talking. When so many people were doing so many evil things in the industry, nobody was talking. But when that person gets exposed, everybody wants to say that, oh, they always knew that he was a problem. Oh, they always knew that he was like this and they never supported it. If you never supported it, why didn't you do something about it?
We saw Adidas freeze my accounts. We saw me get debanked. And you think, if that can happen to someone like me, what's happening to all of America? What's happening to all the world? If you have an opinion, even if you speak up, there's so many people that they're working a regular job and they know if they say anything to their manager, then they'll lose their position, they'll lose their job.
Right.
You know, they tried to destroy me in press. They tried to destroy all of my businesses at the same time, and the world saw it, and no one's saying anything. You know, as far as like none of the celebrities, so this just shows you all celebrities are controlled. You don't see no celebrities talking about the Balenciaga situation, right? So that just shows you all of these celebrities out here, don't let them influence you in any way, because they're controlled by the people who really influence the world. There's no such thing as a celebrity influencer.
There's a question to be asked about that, and that is an important question. But we know the hearts of human beings. We all know that most people, when something that's being done, even though it's bad to other people, is benefiting them privately, and they love those benefits, they're basically paid to shut up. And in a way, that is what it really means to sell your soul. Because your soul is basically your conscience at the same time. And because you've sold your soul, you cannot speak even when you want to speak. You speak only when you're told to speak. You speak only when you're given the opportunity to speak. And if not, you have to basically bite your tongue and pretend like your eyes don't see what they're seeing. It is honestly true, and I believe it's so, that a lot of people around us, jobs, Hollywood, music, comedy, everybody is controlled in a way. Kanye West said it, there's no such thing as a celebrity influencer. Everybody is controlled by somebody. And like Katt Williams said, he's only controlled by God. So, because he has been blackballed, he has no loyalty. He has no loyalty to people that do mischievous things and bad things. So he can speak the truth confidently no matter how everybody feels. And if you feel a certain type of way that he has spoken the truth about you or about somebody that you like, maybe that is something that we all need to take inventory and think about. Kanye West was obviously going through something and is obviously going through something. But one thing I can honestly say, looking back on things that have happened, and now with this Katt Williams interview, the receipts are being shown that what he says is right. And what Kanye West said about there being no such thing as celebrity influencers, I'm 100% sure that he's correct in that aspect as well. And that is where these two people have the same point. Subscribe.